Yes, people, what is going on? Oh, my Lord. I did not think 4 or 5 weeks ago we would be in this position. I didn't think we'd be, I thought we'd be cut adrift. I thought we were that bad. When we lost to Burnley, I didn't see any way back. We lost these home games to Brighton and Wolves, and I said we were in real trouble. After that Burnley game, I was heartbroken. And the last 6 weeks, 6 games, 7 games, we've essentially, I'm not going to say turned our season around, because no matter what, this season's been pants. It's been awful. But it just feels a little bit better. Anyway, before we get into the match preview, I need you to do a favour. There's a link in the description. Bet, mate. What you do, there's a prize pot. It's £200 per prize pot. It's £3 to enter. Please enter. Please enter. Enter the pot. The code for the pot is EVEBRE hyphen BRE. So EVBRE with a hyphen in the middle. Enter the pot. Honestly, it's £200. I think that's a minimum payout. So at the minute, there's 4 people in it. I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. So join it. Pick 7 players from one team, or is it 6? Pick 6 players from one team, 5 from the other. Or you can have, the most you can have from one team is 6. That's the most you can have from one team. So, for example, you might want to go for, who's a Brentford goalkeeper? You might want to go for the Brentford goalkeeper because he's going to make lots of saves, because we're going to be peppering his goal. You might go for Richarlison because he'll score a hat-trick. But you get to pick. So it's like fantasy football, but you pick a player from each team as many times as you want, essentially. So have a look. Go on the app. Download the app. It's BetMate. Download the app. Have a go. Let me know how you get on. Send me a message if you struggle. It's wicked. Honestly, it's wicked. I'm just going to have a cheeky little go with it. Obviously, it's sponsored, so you'd be doing me a massive favour. And the channel for next season could really use the input. So please sign up. Please. That would be splendid. Anyway, match preview. Let's get into it. Everton take on Brentford. I will be at the game. So will my wife. Woo! So if anyone wants to have a look at my missus, she will be there, and also Finley, of course, my little boy. And we go into this game confident. I actually had some stick for my match reaction to Watford. At no point did I just say the players were a disgrace. No point did I dig them out. No point did I dig out Lampard. I said we looked tired. We looked lethargic. We looked like we were on the beach, and we need to just get over the line. This is a game where if Leeds lose, the goal difference essentially keeps us, we're fine, we're safe. So if Leeds lose or even get a point and we get 3, we are up. Even if Leeds lose and we only draw, we can't go down because of the goal difference and the fact they're only going to have 1 game left. So we will be safe. There is not going to be a 19-goal swing on the last day of the season. So 1 point is all we need. But I don't want the players to know that. I want the players to believe that we need to go and win every game this season, because I want to finish on a high. I want us to beat Brentford. I want us to beat Palace. And I'd love us to go to Arsenal to get a result, because we need to. We started this season so well. So well. We were aggressive. We were quick. We were clever. Rafa Benitez had sort of, we were conceding a couple of goals, or a goal or so, but we were scoring, and as soon as he got that bad result, it was curtains, and then he didn't change his tactics. He'd become really poor, lethargic. The football was horrendous, and he was rightly sacked. And I was calling for him for weeks to be sacked. But Lampard's coming. His emphasis is much more on togetherness, and you can feel that. The fans feel it. The players feel it. I still think something has to be done in the summer about the board, but I don't want to get into that too much while the season is still going on. So after that Arsenal game, trust me, I'm going to absolutely nail the board, because I don't want them anywhere near the football club. If Mashiri was to sell tomorrow, I'd have no problem. But that's another video. But this one, Everton have to win. It has to be played through the lines. We have to be compact. You know, I'm not bothered if he plays 5 at the back, 4 at the back, 3 at the back, 5 in midfield, 4 in midfield, 2 up front, 1 up front, 3 up front. I don't care. We have to win. You know, if it's a case of people want to see Calvert-Lewin back in, drop Damari Gray, because I don't think he's been brilliant last few weeks, and put Richarlison on the left-hand side, fine. If it's a case of he wants to see Rondon because thinks he might be a bit more combative and match-ready, fine. I don't care as long as we get 3 points. And it's that simple, because it's really important to me that we just grind out these wins. We've then got Palace on Thursday, I think it is. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. And we have to win that as well. And if we can win those 2 games, that puts us on 41 points. And if you'd have said to me, when we played Burnley, we were going to get to a point where we'd have 41 points, I wouldn't believe you. So, look, big game. And I want the players to understand that. The fans will do their bit. We've proved it. You know, the one thing that even Everton fans can take away from this season is that when the chips are down, we come together. Because the infighting at this club between February and December was horrific. I've seen abuse, I've seen online shit, I saw all sorts of stuff. But when it really mattered, we all come together. We all supported the team in our own little way, and we all backed each other for doing that. And I adore that. I love that. And I'm so glad that that has happened. But this is a massive game. And I want to see a combative midfield. I want to see that little bit of aggression, because we're going to need it. Brentford come into this game. And although they have literally fluctuated this season, they've been fantastic at times, going to places like Chelsea and winning. They've also been really poor at times, i.e. the FA Cup against us. So we don't really know what Brentford side turns up. But whatever Brentford side turns up, Everton have to beat. And whether they use Eriksen in the middle, who can release either Tony or Mbeumo, it doesn't really matter, because we have to be solid at the back. Michael Keane's come in, and I felt like he's done a decent job, albeit I wouldn't have Michael Keane in the summer. But again, let's move on. Let's park that. Everton need a rebuild in that summer, so there's going to be a lot of players. If any of the players watch this isn't a dig at you. It's just Everton need a rebuild. And we've had loads of managers, and you just happen to be in the team that's been managed by all of these managers, so that's concerning. So, for me, we need a rebuild. But while we are solid at the back, we're not conceding many goals. I mean, you know, I read a stat the other day that Everton have scored 9 away goals this season. It's not been the case at home. You know, Everton have been able to score goals, and we've played fairly pragmatically. We've been able to keep it tight. I mean, we have genuinely... The fact that we have not been conceding as many goals is brilliant. You know, we didn't concede against Manchester United, yet we conceded against Leicester and Liverpool. But I almost expected to concede more against Liverpool. And the Leicester one was frustrating, but we conceded. So we then didn't concede at Chelsea. We didn't concede at Watford. So I sort of sit there and I think it's not particularly bad. So we just need to keep it tight, keep it functional, and just deliver. That is literally what we need to be doing, delivering a result. And I don't care if the ball is smashed off Richarlison's arse and it bounces in the bottom corner at 2 millimetres per hour, as long as it goes in. I'm not bothered. I just need 3 points more than anything. Do you get what I mean? I just do. And the last time Harriet was at Goodison Park was when Jermaine Beckford scored an 85-yard goal by running through the entire Chelsea team. Yes, he got a little bit of luck in the middle, but YouTube that goal because it is absolutely brilliant. He gets to the end and he chips check. Brilliant. Coleman was sent off. We beat Chelsea with 10 men. And Ancelotti got sacked. So that's what we need. We need fight, grit, determination, play through the lines, be clever, get that ball into our midfield, Decore looking up, trying to carry it, say 10, 15 yards, play it out wide, Gordon, Richarlison, Damari Gray, whoever it may be. Just utilise that space, because Brentford do leave that space in between their sort of left midfield, right midfield, and depending on what setup they go for, there will be room. So let's utilise that. Let's get our pace in between there. If Calvert-Lewin starts, which he might, let's get the ball in the box to him. Let's get him attacking these headers, because Calvert-Lewin, and I've said this for years, you put the ball in the box on his head, he scores lots of goals. Give it to him on his feet, he struggles. So if you're going to play Calvert-Lewin, put the ball in the box, deliver it, whip it in. That's what I want to see. So yeah, look, that's it. That is it. I've got nothing else. I just win. You know, these previews, they're becoming less tactical and more passionate. Just win. Just fucking win. And we stay up. You know, we win this game, we stay up. And if you do, I said a week ago, I said, if we get 4 points from Leicester and Watford, we stay up. And we've delivered that. It went the other way round. I was expecting a draw at Leicester and a win at Watford, but I don't care. 3 points. 3 points on Sunday, please. 3 points on Thursday, and a point at Arsenal. 9 points from the 45 we've currently got now. 44 points. There's a chance we finish in 15th above Southampton. And I know that sounds horrendous, but bearing in mind I predicted we'd finish 13th, I'll take that. Guys, I'll see you soon. Enjoy it, and I'll see you at the game if you want me. Download Bet, mate. Just download it now.